What up, my peeps? Lexi girl, should I have some wine? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Carly and I post videos on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, all sorts of things. So if you guys are interested in content like that and you end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing down below. I would love to have everybody back for future videos. Today I have another Amazon video for you, and it's basically a bunch of kitchen gadgets, I guess I'm gonna call them, because it's a lot of randomness sitting in front of me. But I have a lot of things to share with you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and just get into the video. So the first thing that I have here is actually a 7-piece set, and it is essentially every kind of kitchen little utensil that you need. I kind of just needed some new ones, and then when I came across this one on Amazon, I thought it was so cute. I love that it was that like girly pale pink color, like blush, and then it's also has that like rose gold detail on them too. So you first get this whisk, and then you get a pizza cutter, a cheese grater, an ice cream scoop, a garlic presser, which I really like this one because sometimes these things can be really hard to clean, but what I like about this one specifically is the little grater part of it pops out, so it's so much easier and nicer for cleaning. So I thought that that was really cool too. And then last, oh no, not last, I got two more things. A can opener, and then last but not least, this little like peeler, like fruit peeler or potato peeler, whatever it is that you want to use it for. But yeah, I just thought this was so cute, and I'm so excited to get these into my drawer. I just got them, so I haven't used them yet. And this set was $36, which I thought was a steal. This next thing is so cool. It's basically just this giant blade, but you can use this thing for so many different uses. You can slice vegetables with it. You can slice your pizza with it. I like slicing meat with it is the absolute best because it's such a nice sharp blade that you have no problem at all getting through any kind of meat like steak or chicken or anything like that. You can even cut a birthday cake with this. Like, I just feel like the possibilities are endless. I want to say this was like $25, $30 as well, but it's such good quality, and this is just such a nifty, like handy thing to have in your kitchen. Now, this next item is something that I think that everybody should own just simply for the convenience of it, and that is gonna be these like bag sealers. It comes with 2, 4, 6, 8 different sizes, so it essentially will fit any kind of size or shape bag that you have, but these are so cool because they're completely airtight, so any kind of like potato chip bag or anything that you use these on, they are going to stay so fresh. So basically how you use it is you take the bag, squeeze the air out of it, fold it over like this, and then you just stick this on here. It's actually a lot easier than I'm making it look right now. I'm nervous because I'm on camera. So then you just kind of like clip it on and you slide it through. I think these are like the coolest things ever. This next item is something that is brand spanking new, and I have not used it yet, but I am so dang excited about it, and it is this oil sprayer. So basically what you do is you just fill it up with whatever oil that you want, and you just spray it onto your pan, or this thing would be so cool to spray into like your air fryer. I have an air fryer that I'm about to talk about that if you guys don't have an, I'm just gonna go into the air fryer right now because that's how passionate I am about this dang air fryer. But if you guys do not have an air fryer, it is an absolute must-have kitchen appliance. They are very bulky, very ugly on the counter, and I hate kitchen products up on my counter. I just like my counters to look very clean and put together and organized, so I don't like things sitting on top of my counter, but I also don't really have a ton of storage space underneath my cabinets, and I will say that I just suck it up because I have this air fryer sitting on my counter every single day and every single night. It doesn't move because I use it every single day, and I just don't care that it's sitting on my counter, and that is saying a lot for me. So when I first got the air fryer, I knew that I was going to use it, but I did not think that I was going to use it as much as I actually do. Again, I use this every single day, and I cook so many different things in it. I cook chicken in it, I cook fish in it, I roast vegetables in it, I mean, anything you can think of. You can bake a dang cake in this thing if you wanted to. I mean, I haven't done that, but you can. They have like settings on the outside if you have like a specific kind of food that you want to heat up in here. So it kind of like preheats itself to whatever temperature that it needs for that specific item. Like if it's fish or if it's pizza or whatever it is. This thing is also awesome for reheating food. Like, I love leftovers, and anytime I've ever had any kind of leftover reheated up in this air fryer, it is literally like I got it, you know, at the restaurant. It tastes exactly the same as the first time I ate it, and I just feel like, again, this is the best kitchen appliance I have ever owned. So while we're talking about the air fryer, I might as well go ahead and talk about this accessory that goes along with it, and that is going to be these little metal like trays that sit inside of the appliance. So if you guys have never owned an air fryer before, the appliance itself is actually really large, but the part that you put the food in to cook in is substantially smaller. So it's kind of hard to cook a lot of food at once, which isn't an issue if you are, you know, cooking for yourself or maybe like one other person. But if you're a family of 3 or more, I really suggest getting these inserts just because you're able to cook more food, more things all at once, and it's super convenient for that to be the case if you're cooking dinner or cooking a meal and you're trying to eat with your family. So again, I think these are a really good purchase. If you already have an air fryer, maybe you didn't know that something like this existed, or again, if you're going to be buying an air fryer for the first time, these are really handy. Now this next little guy is like the niftiest thing on the planet, and it is this strainer that clips on to the sides of your pot. So basically it has these clips on the side so that it can attach to any size pot that you have. So the first reason that I really like this is because it's silicone and not plastic, which I was a little worried about when I first purchased it because I wasn't sure which one it was, but then I was pleasantly surprised when I got it in. I'm just a freak about heating anything up in plastic, like plastic Tupperware, or you know, any of those like steamable vegetables or anything like that that you buy food wise and you're putting it in the microwave and literally cooking it inside of a plastic bag is so terrible for you. So same thing with strainers. Like if you have a plastic strainer and you're pouring in boiling hot water with your pasta or your vegetables, whatever it is that you're steaming or boiling, like those chemicals in the plastic, they're getting all inside your food. It's so terrible for you. And I just feel like it's 2020, so we should be a lot more, I don't want to say concerned with what we're putting into our bodies, but just more aware of the food that we're eating and the things that we're using anywhere on our skin. Okay, now I feel like I'm going off on a tangent now, but getting back to this bad boy, it's not plastic and I'm happy about it. Now, numero dos reason why I like this thing is that it is really convenient. I feel like with normal strainers, you know, you're kind of like fumbling around in the kitchen. You're holding the strainer, you're pouring the pasta or the water, and the steam's in your face, and it's just a hot mess sometimes. So again, this thing is just so convenient, and this is definitely one of my favorite things that I've bought for my kitchen. But this little guy right here is a close second, and let me tell you why. I don't know if you're a girl like me, but if you are, and you love you some tacos, and you love to grind up the chicken, grind up the taco meat, whatever it is you're grinding up, this little guy is going to be your new best friend. This makes it so much easier while you are cooking any kind of meat that needs to be ground up. There's really not much more I can say about this thing other than it's fan-flippin-tastic. So I have definitely talked about silicone straws on my channel before, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about them again because I love them so much, and this is definitely something that I use every single day. You guys already know I'm addicted to Celsius. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I pop open a Celsius and I pop this little bad boy right in there, and it is my little, you know, morning routine that I use these straws. Now, I used to have the full pack of pink, and I realized that when I was drinking my Celsiuses with my straws when I was done, I was throwing the can away with the straw in it on accident, of course. But I went through 2 packages of these things, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out where the heck all my straws were disappearing to, and then one day it hit me because I did it and I saw the straw in the trash can. And I was kicking myself because they didn't have any more of these cute little pink colors. I'm really a fan of just like neutral colors, and all the other ones were like hot pink or like kind of ugly colors. So I actually found this set, And I thought these colors were pretty cute, and it came with some pink ones, so I was happy about it. So basically it comes in a pack of 6, so you get 2 of each color, and I've ordered a lot of different silicone straws, guys, and I'm telling you that these are the best ones. These are the best size as far as length goes, and then also the size of the hole in the middle, which I know doesn't seem like a really big deal, but sometimes they come really thick, and it's just a little awkward sucking on like a really large straw. If you guys have ever done that, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Just doesn't feel natural. So again, these are the best ones, so I had to mention them again because I found them in some really cute colors. Now next up are going to be these Tupperware covers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I sure know that the Tupperware that I have sitting inside my cabinets, half of them have lids and half of them don't. Don't ask me where they disappear to, but I feel like it happens inevitably no matter what. At some point after you buy Tupperware, the lids just go missing. But like really, where do all the Tupperware lids go? So these things are really cool. It comes in a pack, so there's all different sizes. They're just really convenient because they stretch, so they just fit over the lip of your Tupperware, and they're just really convenient. They're nice to store because you can just kind of like wrap them up in this teensy tiny little ball, put them in whatever it is that you guys put them in, your organizer or whatever it is that you have. So this next thing that I have is going to be really cool for children. Basically what it is, I mean, I'm not a child and I have it, so who knows, maybe you'll love it too, but I do not like soggy or soft cereal. So I thought when I saw this, it was so cool. It's literally called the Crunch Cup. So what you do is you unscrew this part right here. You put, wait, which thing goes where? Why can I not remember? Okay, yes. You put the cereal in this smaller cup. I guess now that I'm looking at it, this tube looks a little small to put the cereal in, but I've never noticed it while I was eating it, so I guess it's not a big deal. Anyways, what you do is you put the cereal into this little tube, and then you connect it, twist it to here, then you put the milk inside the bigger cup, then you twist these parts together, and then as you eat it, you're getting the milk out of this little sippy spot, and then the cereal comes out of this larger area. So basically, you're getting the milk and the cereal together in your mouth, but the cereal is super crunchy, not soggy at all whatsoever, hence the Crunch Cup. I know that we're still in quarantine and I don't know what's going on with like the schools opening back up and everything, but this would even be really cool for like on the go cereal or like breakfast if you're running late with your kids or something. Like they could eat this in the car, and I don't feel like it would be messy, and again, just really convenient, really nice, something that's like good for on the go. Okay, so now this very last thing that I have to share with you guys is something that I use constantly, and it is this rectangular colander, I guess you would call it, and it's so cool because it's easy to store because it's collapsible. Mainly what I use it for is to rinse or like wash off my vegetables or my fruit or anything like that. But you can also use it if you're like washing smaller dishes by hand, like any kind of, you know, like utensils or smaller cups or anything like that. You can kind of use that as like a drying rack or a drying area. But again, I mainly use it just to like wash my fruits and vegetables. All right, you guys, that is gonna wrap up today's Amazon kitchen gadget video. Still not sure exactly what I'm gonna call this thing yet, but I think that's gonna be it. If you guys have any kind of content ideas for me or any kind of videos that you guys want to see me put out, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I really do take that into consideration. I obviously want to put out videos that you guys are enjoying watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!